He wakes up before the sun does, pulls his boots on in the dark, carries yesterday on his shoulders, every failure, every scar. The world sees a steady figure, a man who never been, but behind those tired eyes, prayers he never sent. He learned early how to swallow pain, how to keep his voice real low, how to smile when he's breaking, so nobody else knows. They taught him strength was quiet, that tears was something to hide. So he learned how to hold it all deep down inside. 'Cause real men cry in silence when no one's around. They carry their storms inside them, never making a sound. They don't fall apart in public, they don't show their weakness. Real men cry in silence, and that's how they stay tough. He's the one who shows up steady when everyone else falls apart. The one who fixes broken things but can't mend his own heart. He listens more than he talks, keeps his worries in a drawer, locks him up with all the dreams he couldn't reach before. He's lost more than he'll ever say, more than folks can see, but he keeps on moving forward like that's what it's supposed to be. He don't ask for understanding, don't expect to be known. He just keeps on walking every mile along. Yeah, real men cry in silence when the night's too long. They don't sing out their sorrow, they just carry it along. They hold the world together with a heart that's torn in two. Real men cry in silence just to keep loving you. There's a place inside his chest where the quiet breaks him down, where the weight of all his choices finally makes a sound. He sits there in the dark sometimes, hands shaking on his knees, begging God for something more than just getting by with ease. He don't need a spotlight, don't need a crowd to see. He just needs a little mercy for the man he's trying to be. He's not afraid of working hard, he's afraid of feeling weak. So he bleeds into the night instead of when he speaks. Yeah, real men cry in silence when the walls fall in, when they're haunted by the things they did and the things they didn't fix. They carry all the pressure like it's just another load. Real men cry in silence so the rest of us don't fold. They don't ask for permission to feel the way they do. They just bury it deeper and keep on pushing through. But there's a breaking point in everyone, no matter how strong they stand. Even the toughest hearts need a place to land. If you see him staring at nothing, lost in his own head, know there's a war inside him, he's fighting instead. He don't wanna be a hero, don't need a parade. He just wants to make it home without falling apart on the way. He still believes in love somehow, even after all the hurt. Still believes in showing up when the world gets rough. He don't wear his pain like armor, he don't let it make him mean. He just carries it quietly, like it's part of his routine. There's honor in his struggle, even if no one knows. In the way he keeps on going when the weight won't let him slow. He don't need your pity, don't need your applause. He just wants to keep his word and stand by his flaws. Yeah, real men cry in silence, but they still stand tall. They don't let their broken pieces be the end of it all. They love with everything they have, even when it hurts. Real men cry in silence, and that's how they endure. So if you ever see him shaking, or his eyes start to shine, don't tell him to man up, don't tell him he's fine. Just sit there beside him, let him breathe for a while. Sometimes the bravest thing is letting someone see your trials. He ain't weak for feeling deeply, he ain't less for shedding tears. He's just human in a hard world that taught him to hide his fears. One day maybe he'll learn he don't have to be alone. Till then he'll keep on carrying what he's always known. And real men cry in silence, but they still love strong. They keep the world from breaking even when things go wrong. So if you see one hurting, just know what he's been through. Real men cry in silence, but they're still standing for you. Yeah, real men cry in silence, but they still stand tall. They don't let their broken pieces be the end of it all. They love with everything they have, even when it hurts. Real men cry.